Welcome to the UpNext AI podcast. It's Thursday, June 4th, 2026, and here's what matters in AI today. We start with a major distribution and infrastructure story. TechCrunch reports that Lovable has signed an expanded multi-year deal with Google Cloud. According to the report, the agreement would increase Lovable's footprint on Google Cloud by 5 times, including AI usage, and give the company expanded access to Anthropic's Claude, as well as Google's Gemini models. That matters because this points to the underlying shape of the AI market right now. Cloud providers, model companies, and fast-growing application players are tying themselves together more tightly, with distribution, procurement, and model access all bundled into the same relationship. TechCrunch also reports that Lovable's new agent will be available through Google Cloud's Enterprise Agent Marketplace, and that Lovable will integrate with Wiz for real-time security remediation. So, this is not only more compute, it is also more enterprise reach and more operational plumbing around how AI products get bought and deployed. The source data attached to the report includes several large figures tied to the broader Anthropic and Google context, rather than to the disclosed value of this specific deal. The clean takeaway is this: the deal itself is reportedly real. The footprint expansion is reportedly 5-fold, and the strategic significance is in how model access and cloud distribution are being packaged together. From there, a closely related business signal. Reuters reports that Anthropic has confidentially filed for a U.S. initial public offering. The short version is simple. Anthropic is now moving toward the public markets, and Reuters frames that as putting it ahead of OpenAI in timing. Why this feels important today is that it adds a capital markets layer to the same industry story. Frontier model companies are no longer only research labs or private platform vendors. They are increasingly becoming the core suppliers in a very large commercial stack, and an IPO filing is one more sign that the market is starting to treat them that way. For the research note, today's paper is from PLOS1 and looks at reliability assessment for key equipment in coal gasification using AI. At a high level, the paper focuses on a critical valve system inside a gasifier. The researchers argue that failures there can disrupt slag discharge, cause equipment malfunction, and shut systems down. Their approach combines a dynamic Bayesian network with optimization from a back-propagation neural network to improve reliability assessment. In plain English, a Bayesian network is a probabilistic model for how failures and causes relate to one another. The pitch from the paper is that using a neural network to optimize some of those prior assumptions can make the reliability analysis more accurate than relying as heavily on expert set parameters alone. Bottom line, the paper suggests AI can help improve reliability analysis for high-stakes industrial equipment, though it should be treated as one study in a specific domain, not a broad verdict on industrial AI overall. Are you building apps with voice? Elevate your app's voice capabilities with 11 Labs. Their API is a game changer for embedding dynamic, responsive voice interactions in your applications, providing unprecedented realism, flexibility, and latency. In fact, you're listening to one of their voices right now. If you are a developer looking to elevate user experience with natural voice interfaces, this is your solution. Visit upnext.fm/11 to check out their latest offerings. TechCrunch reports that UK regulators are requiring Google to give publishers a way to opt out of generative AI search features. The tool will appear in Search Console, start with a subset of UK publishers, and then roll out globally. The report also says publishers that opt out should still not be penalized in traditional search rankings. OpenAI says Endava is redesigning software delivery around AI agents, ChatGPT Enterprise, and Codex. The company says Endava is using those tools to accelerate software delivery, automate workflows, and build what it describes as an AI-native culture across the enterprise. Ars Technica reports that critics say President Trump's new executive order on AI model testing may be too reliant on voluntary safety reviews and may change little about how frontier systems are actually deployed. And the Financial Times reports that Sam Woods, the outgoing chief of the UK's Prudential Regulation Authority, said AI cybersecurity risk is at the top of the list of threats facing banks, and that he is very concerned about vulnerabilities in lenders' IT systems. Before we wrap up, a quick note. This podcast is generated with the assistance of AI and is intended for informational purposes only. All referenced articles, research, and commentary remain the property of their original authors and publishers. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe, rate, and leave us a review. And that's your briefing for today. Full source links are in the episode notes, and we'll be back tomorrow with What's Up Next.